Hey guys, we need to talk about MicroStrategy. We're seeing this stock on Friday falling by 1.7%. In the past 5 days, we've seen that trend really just continue, right? We've come all the way down from highs around 412 now to 366. And despite finding a little bit of a bottom on Friday, the question is, where do we go into the next couple of days? Well, of course, nobody can say for sure. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal thoughts and opinions based on what we are seeing here right now. At the same time, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. It'll let me know that you guys want to see more content on this particular stock, and it'll also allow me to give you guys more updates. Anyway, I want to start off here by what we're looking at on the past 6 months, right? Because the past 6 month trend here is really quite extreme. The first and most notable thing is how much volatility we are obviously seeing here. And we have seen some major increases really from around this point here, around March, all the way up to where we are right now. Now we all know why this is. We've seen a lot of important news coming out of MSTR. We're talking about the Bitcoin strategy. We're talking about so many other factors which are all worth considering. At the same time, based on where the price action is now, we need to really take a step back and just zoom that in context. So now we've seen that, we need to ask, where do we go from here? Well, we are again seeing those drops from 450 all the way to where we are right now, almost $100 off the previous high. And at the same time, we're now coming to some levels which we have previously found some degree of support at. We could talk about 367, where we found some support here and here, or we could talk even slightly lower at 359, and that has actually been our most recent level of support too, yet we've also seen it both here and here. This is why holding on to this level of 359, 360, like what we saw here too, is going to be particularly important into the next couple of days. This is a level that I personally want to see hold up here. I think this is going to be particularly important to pay attention to as time goes on, especially on the perspective of the chart. So if you're looking at this from a chart perspective, we're going to need to see this hold up. Again, if you're looking at Bitcoin, we're seeing a very similar thing too. And if you just watch the video that I made on Bitcoin, where I gave a brief Bitcoin analysis, we are seeing a similar thing in the charts, right? Bitcoin coming down from those recent highs to where it is now. And a similar trend, it's like we have the potential, of course, to bounce off of where we are right now because we are nearing these levels of previous support, but at the same time, if these don't hold up, we could be looking to go a lot lower. One thing that I would say we can expect, irrespective, is going to be quite a bit of volatility. That is just my opinion. I think this is going to be very volatile going into the next couple of days, but really we're coming up to a make or break point, a rather important point. You know, we'll call it 359, 360. It held up in the last couple of trading days. It held up, and also we've seen it hold up in the past too. If we can hold above this, things are looking great. If we can hold above this, again, potentially, depending on how you see it, this could potentially be a great entry point. At the same time, if you are not of that belief, or if you don't think it could hold up here, we could be looking to see this one drop lower. And if we drop lower, we are kind of entering new uncharted territory, right? Because essentially, going all the way back to here, right, which is all the way back in April, we have not really seen a drop below that price point. Every single time we've seen the price decline significantly here and here and here, we're not dropping below that particular point. So that is going to be one really to pay attention to. This is going to be, for me, a very key level to watch out for. And of course, on the upside, a few key levels to break above 369 into 370, both a previous level of support and resistance. If we can pay attention there, that could be important because that is a level which we weren't able to break out of most recently. Just have a look to back here, right? Couldn't break above it. Arguably, it was also a support around here too. If we can break above that, things could be looking very good. Things could go up even further from there. But really, after this downwards trend that we've seen earlier in the week, it's going to be very important to watch this one very carefully. So what's my opinion on this? And if you watched enough of my videos, you will know that my opinion is always this. I don't want to formulate your guys' opinions. I want to give you the upside potential and the downside potential that I'm looking at, allowing you to make your own educated decisions and begin researching a lot more. So based on that, what I think is going on here, or what I would point out here, is this. We are now coming up to a point which is going to be this level of, we'll call it again 360, 359, where if we hold on to this, great. If we hold on to this, things are looking very strong. And again, depending on your risk tolerance, and of course it is going to be relatively risky, 359, 360 could be a potentially great entry point, if that's what you're looking to. At the same time, If you don't think that's going to hold up, we could be looking to go quite a bit lower, as we've seen in the past, right? So that's really going to be a key level here, and that's all I wanted to really say. The next week I think is going to be quite a make or break. Again, hold that 359 and we could be looking to higher highs. If we're not able to hold on to that, the trend could obviously continue downwards. If we can hold on to it back up to the 370 range and potentially beyond, we are looking at good things. That's just my opinion as it stands at the moment. Please let me know yours in the comments. Thank you so much for your time, guys. If you enjoyed this brief video, let me know in the comments again, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. If you guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day, I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right, guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here, guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment, guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.